I've been recording 10 minutes ago.
Oh shit! Okay.
Because I find that like sometimes like the walk-ins are funnier, and then I just use it as like a snippet at the start.
I shouldn't have said all that stuff about Epstein.
Hoey, I want to hit you with a bit of a heavy question.
Yeah.
To start us off.
Yeah.
Before you became professional, do you remember the person that told you like, "Hey, I think you should do this. I think you should do comedy professionally."
Yeah. I don't know if I'm professional.
Oh, I'd
But
say
thanks for
you are.
calling me professional. Yeah. So thanks. Was my friend Ben. Shout outs to Ben.
Yeah.
He was like, because I used to send him WhatsApp voice recordings of impressions.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
And is that how your first character came about?
it was mainly just Indian impressions. You bloody bastard. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what else? Like a couple, a few impressions. And he's like, man, that shit is spot on. The British one, yeah, that you mean, like, yeah. And then he'd just be like, you need to make videos. And then I didn't make a video. We said that like when we were like 17, maybe younger. And then I didn't make a video 10 years later. So I'm 27. And he said like, where's the video? You said you're going to make it 10 years ago. And it's funny because it was actually 10 years ago that I said that I was going to make a video. So, yeah.
That's crazy.
And then I eventually I moved to my dad's farm, and then I was in the middle of nowhere. And I was like, all right, I'll just make a video.
So that first video, was it just, fuck it, like I'll try something new? Or was it like, I want to be as funny as I can on this one video?
The first video was panic. It was like, what do I do for a first video? You got to think about it. The first video is the hardest video.
Especially when I started using cameras here. Like with people, I can talk. But if I'm on my own trying to like promo, I do like 500 takes or something, you know, like, and it sucks every time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then the first video is the hardest one to choose what to make. And then basically no one cares as well what your first video is. No one cares. No one's like, what was your first video? No one cares. Hey, but you do. You're asking me, you do care. Yeah. So it does matter what your first video is. Yeah. Because I'll tell you what my first video was. It was about a banana. So I had a banana tree, and I had like the Asian bananas, the short one. And then I said, this is an Asian banana. It's smaller, but it's sweeter. And then it kind of got 30,000 views on TikTok. Okay. In like a day. Yeah. And then I told my friend about it because I had owed a video 10 years ago. And then he's like, oh shit, it's got 30K. And it was just people debating what kind of banana it is.
Oh, okay.
It's a sugar banana. No, it's a dwarf banana.
Right.
No, it's a whatever, Ducasse banana, whatever it's called. And then the next series of videos was just Indian impressions.
You went from educational to
yeah. And then after that, it went into fruit with a twist review. So jackfruit, I got a piece of jackfruit, and it's like a cup. So then I poured Jack Daniels into the jackfruit pulp. Yeah. And swallowed it. Yeah. And it's like, that's Jack on Jack. And then I got a dragon fruit, and I put Carolina Reapers in it. Oh, shit. Said, dragon fruit that breathe fire.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's funny. I was looking for a particular video before this, and I started scrolling. Fucking worst mistake of my life. I was like, man, it's taking so long to get to the bottom of this.
Never ends.
1,700 videos. Oh, shit, yeah. Brother. On Instagram alone. Man, it just goes to show, like, one video to that.
If you can reach to the where you can see my family, then you've made it. When I was a normal guy, just living normal life, before like I did content creation. Before that, people just on Instagram being mysterious and shit like that.
Yeah. Chong, do you remember your first video or first online kind of presence?
Man, I don't think so. It might have been like, nah, dude, I don't know. Way because we were doing stuff where social media was MySpace. Like that's a long time ago. Yeah. And Facebook was like the thing after that, and it would have been around when we first started, when we first got signed to Impossible Odds Records. Actually, that would have been 2013, I think, something like that. Anyway, but at that time you had to engage a PR company to like create all your assets and stuff, and then you would just like farm those and then just drop it on social media, and just that was pretty much it. You know what I mean? But then after that was just creating your own music videos and then chopping it up and releasing them and just like trying to drop live performances. But that was how we understood social media back then. You know what I mean? Like that was before influence came around. That's before people started treating social media like their own little TV show. You know what I mean? So that was just a little bit of a sort of billboard to try and advertise our music.
Yeah, just imagine like back then remixing sounds to make your stuff go viral wasn't even a thing. Yeah,
exactly right. And now like I think it's cool now because like people get so creative with that sort of stuff, and like the platforms have really allowed creators to jump on and go, I've got a really cool twist to this, you know what I mean? And then the platform just allows you the different options to remix or collaborate or whatever. It's cool, man. Like I think it connects people in a positive way and stuff. And it really shows how, like a budding creator can jump on the right trend and then get a lot of visibility. And then if they've been doing stuff, then you can just go back and start scrolling through and seeing all this other creative stuff that they've been doing. They just haven't cracked the code yet. Like this guy, right? Like I can imagine right now there's a bunch of people scrolling still, trying to get to Hoey's family videos on Instagram.
Well, can we make that a challenge? You get something.
Oh yeah,
you get a bun me on me if you get to the bottom.
I do it every day to remind myself. Yeah.
Speaking on that though, because the first time I saw your videos, they were on TikTok, and it came at like a very particular point in time where I noticed a lot more Asian comedians on the come up. It was kind of just like, I don't know, the last gen had kind of just slowed, and then suddenly there's this big explosive hit, and I felt like you really rode that up with it. Was that kind of crazy for you? Because you said your first video got, 30K.
It was the COVID boost, they call it. COVID boost was because everyone was on their phone, so a lot of like Asians. Started making content, and then it paved the way because there was a time I think not many Asians was making content.
Yes, and if they did, it was like it's so Asian centric, Whereas I feel like I know you don't think yourself as famous, but you, along with a lot of American comedians, I think have found a way to break through culture. Yeah, like you're doing content that is Vietnamese-based jokes with an insight into Vietnamese background. Yeah. And then you have these like white Australians who love the content. And I think that's like unique in this generation of comedy.
That's true.
Yeah. For you though, was that kind of content creation easy for you to make? Like I know, back in the day, say Chonny, for example, right? I can talk to any Asian person on the street about a Chonny video and they'll know. But I talk to like a white Australian, they have no idea what I'm talking about. How was it for you to make content that could hit both kind of sides of the coin?
Yeah, that's a good question. But I think I just accidentally happened that way.
Yeah.
Because I really just made it for myself. Right. So then I guess I am them. Just bogan. Just bogan with Asian insight,
Yeah.
but bogan. But also many inspirations as well. It's just like, I don't know if you were like to think about why it's that demographic, because it's more relatable, and because my character that I developed in the bush,
Mm.
the immigrant farmer, right?
Mm.
It reminds these white people of the Asian worker, that co-worker, you know, because there's always the immigrant Vietnamese worker in a blue collar kind of industry, farming, construction. It's always a Vietnamese guy, and these stereotypical things they do, you know, just like the way they talk, and like, I don't know, they smoke cigarettes while squatting and go to the pokies. And somehow when you watch my video, you get that. So they resonate with that, but because I am making content for them to see, so they like can relate to that friend they've seen. So that's why they buy into that. And then now what's happened is now you can actually get that uncle in a video now, because everyone and their grandma is doing content now. They make skits and they get actual immigrants, you know. So then it's like, it's leveled up from there, and I'm a part of that wave, the Asian wave. But I went super immigrant, because there's like categories of it.
It's a little spectrum.
Yeah. So you can think where I lie in this spectrum. There's like a finance Asian, health Asian, gym Asian, gym and health Asian, gym and fitness, gym mental health, gym guy selling shirt, nutritionist selling something, soy sauce Asian.
That's gonna be Eric soon. The gym,
the
weight loss journey.
Weight loss journey Asian.
That's Eric.
Chef Asian, they're strong, man. The chef Asian.
Dude, chef says it's strong. Yeah.
So like,
It's funny because I noticed like
archetypes of Asians.
Yeah, but I noticed that like the definitely the ones that come over on like, you know, a visa to work or something. You're seeing so much more of them on social media, resonating. Yeah, I don't know her name, but there's this girl who just goes like, "Hello, mate." That's like she just does like Ubers.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, what?
How did she blow up?
Yeah, but I think, and then there's that guy who dresses up in the full cat suit, walks around Australia.
Dude, yeah. Did he ride a bike or something?
I think he's riding a bike now.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
I'm curious to see those guys come over, and I just want to see their perspective. I want to hear their thoughts about what they think about Australia, and I think that's why I tune in. But also with that cat suit guy, I just love seeing like all these guys just embrace him. Like I love, like, you know what I mean? Like they're like, "What are you doing?" First of all, you look at him like, why is he wearing that suit? Like he's out in the middle of whoop doing who knows what, and it looks like he shouldn't be there, obviously, right? And then they're like, what's going on, man? And then like he talks to them, and like it's jarring how like the thick ochre Aussie accent versus his broken ass Japanese accent, English. Yeah. And then next thing you know, he's getting pissed with them, bro. Like he's throwing back beers and that. I'm like, this is awesome, man. Like so wholesome, man. It's such a good representation of what Australia, like your ideal Australia, could be, right? Because it offsets all the negative shit that you could see on Instagram. Yeah. But yeah, it's cool to see, you know, them come over and have this cool experience. I don't know how much of it is like put on, and how many experiences they have that they didn't put up because it didn't go well. But yeah, I think there's that curiosity just to see like what their thoughts are. You know what I mean?
Because it's funny you mentioned that you made that content and it hits that demographic, because I'm one of those people. When I did construction, I was like the only Asian person there. And so one of the things I used to do was just crack as many jokes as I could, because I did safety. And so everyone hated the safety guy, plus I'm Asian, plus I was 21 at the time. So I was just like, everything was there. And so I used to be in these meetings with like these CFMU guys, right, trying to shut our sites down. I used to tell them I was cousins with Ando. just to break. For some reason, they've all read his books.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why every single one of them have read the books. I know it's he's a great comedian, but that always broke the ice for me. And so when I saw your content, I was like, oh, this is like not like a single experience I've had. Yeah.
What do you think about Ando?
I think because I grew up kind of like past his prime stand up. And so I'm only just rediscovering that side of him.
Okay.
But I really connected to when I do see his content, the whole him and his family coming over as refugees, and then him making light of things just to get by, and then making that into a career. I thought it was really inspirational. But like honestly, like growing up, who else was on TV that was Asian? Apart from him, Jeff from Wiggles. There's like two guys I know. That's it. So it was, I think for the Vietnamese community, especially.
Yeah.
There's been no better champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that representation, because it was deliberate, intentional, the way he represented himself the way he wanted to, right? And then Australia sort of embraced it. And then you hear about the story later, I'm like, oh, hell yeah, that's even better, right? Because we didn't have a lot of choice. I think like now, going back to the internet influence and stuff, like you've got all the spectrum of Asians and they're representing themselves the way they want to with no roadblocks, right? It just depends if people want to tune in or not. But it's interesting because like, I guess because you've got like Hoey, stand-up comedian, and then you've got Ando, stand-up comedian, both Vietnamese Australians, both from the same place, but wildly different lens, wildly different perspective, and the way that they're seen is wildly different as well. So it's just interesting, just trying to gauge your sort of thoughts on it, because there is that sentimental thing of like, yeah, he was the only hero at that time. And I just wonder now, like with kids coming up and Ando is not really in the, he's kind of like a legacy guy now.
No, like I don't know anyone who's talked to him personally,
Yeah.
Like I just see him, he's just like a myth, like a legend.
Yeah. What do you think of Ando?
I think Ando's legend, man, and especially in Australia, he went the furthest of the Vietnamese Australian comedians back then.
I was watching or listening to the podcast that you guys did together on SBN, and one of the things that struck a chord was how you said you had to overcome the fact that you might say bomb consistently. And what do you do when that happens? But like, I feel like comedians now, it's so exposed. Everyone who bombs or everyone who gets that person that yells at them, whatever, you post that online because it generates content. But back in those days, you just had to eat it. You just tank that and just move on. And I remember that he said the same story, that he had just had to go through bombing over and over and over just to strike a chord. But the one time it struck a chord, it worked. Yeah.
He did it, man. And then he just keeps reinventing, like not reinventing himself, but he has other talents. He's a painter.
Yeah.
His art is incredible.
Author. Yeah. Wrote a book.
Presenter.
He's basically everything like I should be doing. He's like the cousin, the brother, the uncle. Yeah. That did really all the right things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of lay the blueprint.
He did all that. And then now we're the young people now, you know what I mean? So it's like how I would say it is like rap. He's like Ice Cube.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then now me, I don't know where I lie. If he's Ice Cube,
I know we just sang J. Cole before.
Ice Cube's son.
Tyler the Creator.
Ice Cube's son. I'm Tyler the Creator, right? And like he did what he did, and then I'm sure he made a lot of money doing the painting stuff. That's phenomenal, man. He was crazy. Like he blows away the white people. Because you were saying that you pretended to be his cousin, was it?
Yeah.
I tell people he's my brother.
Yeah.
It's my my only joke that really works nowadays is saying that I'm his brother dildo.
Yeah.
Like that's got me so far. It never fails. And it's because of him.
Yeah.
It's all him, man.
Is that back off his joke? Because I remember he has a joke that does the rhyming scheme as well.
Yeah, I went to see him live.
Yeah. Okay.
He did a show in Darwin, the refugee show. And people just like, because the show starts with like some comedy and it goes into his story as a refugee, the way he tells it. And then white people just crying. Yeah. White people crying. I don't know. I didn't look at the Asians if they were crying. They're like, yeah. I don't know how Asians would feel. How do you think old Asians would feel if white people was crying at like his refugee story?
Should have been like, shouldn't have invaded in the first place.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't. It's
Cry?
weird.
You
That's a
wouldn't
weird
cry.
one, eh?
You wouldn't cry, would you?
No, like I think.
You know what makes Asians cry? Like Paris by Night.
Yeah.
And then they go like, a motherfucker got killed.
Yeah.
And then there's like this army salute and shit. And he's
Yeah.
like, cry. But Ando is like, white people cry that shit.
Yeah. I think that the actual immigrant story, like if they've experienced it themselves, I think like the trauma, like the way they cope with that trauma is kind of just like they just bury it. They just bury it and bury it. And like, yeah, they don't, I don't know. Like they never, my parents anyway, never really spoke about it, you know, because they're just like, it's why? Like,
I think it's also to do with what Western's culture's done. Like you know, like you talk to some Americans and they don't realize that they lost the war.
Yeah.
And they don't empathize with the fact that these people came over to start a hard life. And like, you know, I watched something this week. It was each Socceroos player sharing like where they came from.
I love that.
You know, and they're like, all of them are immigrants. And then one of them especially was like, I had a really hard life from a war-torn country. But the fact that you have to put that out there for white Australians to understand what you went through is crazy, because the rhetoric right now is like, get everyone out.
Yeah.
You know, white Australia policy back in kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, you don't realize that some of the greatest Australians aren't white.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And I think, but there's also this risk of like romanticizing that story and playing it out. Like just, you don't want to play it out. You know what I mean? Like the authenticity of hardship and trauma and pain and loss and sacrifice, all that sort of shit. I think you kind of have to honor that in a way, like the way Ando did it, right? He packaged it up and told the story in a very deliberate way, and he was very thoughtful about how he presented it. I think if you sort of just put it out so flippant, you just drop it and drop it and drop it, and everyone sort of just talks about it. Like I feel like it just takes the weight away from it. But also, like, man, like some people don't want to talk about it. Like some like the uncles and aunties. I remember distinctly when I was working back in the day, way back in the day, when I was at the construction company, and I was designing, drafting, right? And then I'd run down to the shop floor where all the Vietnamese uncles are, and they were like the Boilermakers and, you know, all that sort of stuff. And so one of our team like Christmas parties was skirmish. So it'd be like everyone doing skirmish, yeah, right? And then I went down and like I heard some of the uncles weren't going. And then I go, oh, how come you're not coming to skirmish? And they're like, oh, dude, we did that in real life. Like, why do we want to do that again? Like I saw my brothers die. I'm not doing that again. I was like, oh shit. Like to me, it was fun paintball. Then it's like, oh,
PTSD.
Yeah, dude, 100%, right? But they're not. They didn't say why to anybody. They're just like, no, I'm gonna opt out. Didn't make a song and dance about it. Just respectfully and quietly just withdrew. And that was it. You know what I mean? They don't want us to come up to them and go, oh my God, why is that? It must have been so bad. And just make them relive the trauma. It's like, no, I'm good. I'm just going to handle my business. I'll do something else. Yeah. And I think we should honor that too. And we should respect that too. You know what I mean?
I think that, but I think we're about to lose it with the next, like, you know, I was first generation born in this country. I don't think future generations are going to understand that, because we lived with the consequences of their PTSD. You know, you ask a new parent now, did you beat your kid? No? Okay. I had like a whole arsenal of weapons, bro. You know, I remember I proactively broke all the chopsticks in the house. And then mum pulls out a cane from behind the couch.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's gangster. I love that. What's the worst thing that you've ever been hit with?
Oh, you know, I don't know. I just remember an electrical cord was used and it hurt. And then I kept saying it, and my parents like told me it never happened.
Yeah.
Like never.
Oh, that shit.
It's like, fuck, they whipped the shit out of me. And if I blacked out and
Oh, they've always.
thought I saw it.
And then gaslight you into thinking it never happened.
Yeah. Never happened. We never did that.
The one thing
Okay.
Viets are great at is like gaslighting.
The what?
One thing Viets are great at when we're toxic.
gaslighting.
Yeah,
Hell
for sure.
The greatest gaslighters, eh?
Yeah.
It's very
I'm
bad.
trying to think of, are there any other cultures that are as good at gaslighting?
Don't know. I don't know. I think I'm pretty good at it.
Everyone. Because every race is gaslighting.
Yeah.
Apples don't fall far from trees.
Yeah, it's just us as Vietnamese gaslighting. It's a different style.
But speaking on the different talents that Ando has, I feel like you have a very similar style to you. Because you started off with skits, and then you start off with one impression, and that impression multiplied. Like we're talking about like farmers here, talking about politicians here, rappers here, you know. And then even from that, it grows into YouTube with food, and it grows into stand up.
Yeah.
Was there a point in time where you were kind of growing so fast that you felt that you were losing control?
Like in terms of growing.
In terms of like
going. Oh, always.
yeah.
Yeah.
Authenticity
Always.
versus what the masses want.
Yeah, always, man.
Mm.
I could write a book about it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well,
Ando.
what focuses you back in on the truth?
Well, it depends. What, like, because I love doing stand-up comedy is my passion. Rapping is a passion of mine. Okay. And then making content is just something came easy to me.
Right.
Came easy to me. And so then I would try and do every single skill. And it started off with music on GarageBand, making a beat. It's yeah, I'm just gonna go on a long ass story. So it started with Mario Paint, and then there was this game, right, where you could. It's called Mario Paint, I believe, and it's on Super Nintendo, and you could choose these emojis of Mario, and put them on a music track.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And you remember this, and you play it, and it goes. It makes like a fucking song. It's got Yoshi, you know. If you know, you know. I'm making like shit like that. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then fast forward to like, I played piano. And then I played for like 3 years in a nunnery. Okay. Taught in a nunnery.
Right.
Hyping it up is not that fucking crazy.
Sounds crazy.
In Sydney, yeah, like a Vietnamese nunnery. And they'll come and teach me piano. And I hated, but my parents forced me because, like, you know, there's something about learning piano. Yeah. And then I was learning and I could, like, play songs out of my brain. And then, like, I would figure out tunes on my own. And then I'll play. And then I gave up. But I could still kind of get a melody. And then I'm trying to make beats, trying to be Kanye West, making beats on an iPad. GarageBand, like it sounds pretty good. And then I'm freestyle rap battling. So kids at school, dance battling too. I think I just wanted to be black, basically. Play basketball, yeah. I just wanted to be.
Were you a Seawalk kid, or were you like a shuffle kid, or what kind of dance battle?
No. So I said categories. Some went the shuffle Asian.
Yeah.
I went the crip walk Asian, but I can't crip walk. But I didn't go sea walk Asian.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when the Asian sea walk, where they're sea walking to Avril Lavigne, like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? That ain't sea walk, bro. It's like sea walk is like, you know, West Coast. But I was doing more Soldier Boy. That's when I jumped.
Okay. Yeah.
Soldier Boy, cranked that.
Yeah.
Then crumping, stuff like pop locking. I used to learn that. So I wanted to be an entertainer somehow. I wanted to sing R&B.
Okay.
But can't sing for shit. That's a hard, like, man. If you, like, I was thinking, like, I would always want to have a good voice, like a R&B voice. Yeah. But then I thought if I had that, you'd hope to just blow up as a singer. But basically, I did comedy comes easy to me. I didn't get the voice, and then making skits was my way in, and then so whenever I do something till failure, such as stand-up comedy, I'll go out, do a bunch of gigs, it'll go well, and then it'll go shit. You start bombing normally. And then content, you can get heaps of views until it doesn't. Then you go in a slump. Whenever something slumps, I fucking jump to another thing. And I just continue where I was.
Right.
It's like playing 4 games, like Zelda. I think just continue where you were. Don't start a new game. And you just play Pokemon, Zelda, Final Fantasy. You're just playing it, and then you get it to a certain level. So I think musically, because I've done quite a few musical events. Like I keep up with these rappers, bro. Like I can just like make up shit and like, but I use comedy, right? But then I'm not straight rap. I've tried that. Like you gotta like, I just like, this is my trick. Is like, I say I'm not a rapper, but then I rap good, and then I do comedy. And then if it sucks, I'll just say I'm a rapper.
Yeah, okay.
Type of shit. But now I've really came out as a comedian. I've like put all my eggs into stand up. But thank God for content creation, which is what I'm good at. So thank God for that. So like, it doesn't matter what people know me for, bro, because like there's the things I've been working on for years and people only just found out now, you know what I mean? So it doesn't matter. So whatever, like people usually just know me for, oh, you're the guy one day in thing, you know what I mean? So whatever. And then like some people say, oh, hey, Hoey eats. Some guys just, oh, Hoey eats. So that Hoey eats is a new thing. So then it's like you just do what you is in front of you that makes sense. And then it will fucking go well. And if it doesn't, then you just kind of take a step back and you do. So I'm always doing heaps of shit. But I've learned to like become more tunnel vision, as in then you cut it down to like 2 things. Cut it down to 1. And then what happens? Then cut it to 0. Then you're on your ass doing nothing. And I think you don't want to be at 0. I think you kind of want to be at like 2, 3 things at once. Anyway, talking about ADHD type shit.
Yeah.
But that's how I see it. So that was my answer to you, what you're asking.
So with that though, was it scary for you to put all your eggs in the one basket of comedy?
No, because like it's more a mindset. Putting all your eggs in is I'm put all my time in this. I actually thought about like my skill set is like content creation to me is like the UFC game. How you have striking and you have grappling. So then like striking is for me is like content. And just fucking bang it out. But grappling, like jiu-jitsu, you have to fucking learn that shit and then you have to like, that's comedy, man. Then you get stuck in it. Stand up, and then you're like, stand up is the thing where you drive 5 hours, bro, to do 5 minutes.
Yeah.
For $5. It's fucking fucked up. But you do it because stage time is valuable, bro. So then basically, stand up is the thing that I have days where I love it, and then I have days where I need to quit. Like, there's no point. But it's fun. I think that's the thing. And then like for me to say I do comedy, it was like took a long time. So then it's like now I'm like you saying like I'm a comedian. Oh fuck yeah, that means like I can do it. That's probably the hardest part is coming out as that and then being that. I think that's the best thing. So then like if you say oh you're a comedian, thank you, because then I can do the shittest set, and I'm still a comedian. So that's like that. I should be happy about that. But then what happens is then you go to the next level, and you want to be the best and be good, stuff like that. But I think that is very important to me, just being able to do it and not think, oh, this is cringe as, or like, yeah.
It's like the validation of, like, doesn't matter if it sucks, this is what I do.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna own it.
You have to lean into that to do it. To do it, you have to be like that. Then the next is like, oh, are you any good? Oh, fuck, man, it's subjective. And then it's like you have to just do it for fun. If you're good, if you want to be good, I reckon you have to then like just outwork everyone. So you got to put like whole plan together. How do I become good? Do more gigs, right? So let's say right now I do like 2-3 gigs a week, right? If that. If I want to be good, I got to do freaking 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably move 6, 7. I got to move. Yeah. I got to move out of Brisbane, go to New York or something. Yeah. Chase that. And then it's like, oh yeah. But then you think, but I have to live my life with my current condition, family, stuff like that. So, but eventually, I reckon my life will go there. You heard it here first. But right now, it's just like, what was the original question?
I forgot. To be honest,
man,
I was just on the journey.
On the journey, but just do comedy. Choose what you want to do. You do it. You go all in. So if you want to go all in, you have to go all in. And then, but the best is making the choice. Because then, if you want to be good, you have to study. You gotta learn. Like I had to learn comedy. I break it down.
Study Asian.
Yeah. So like, I think with content creation, it was fun and then it's a job, and then it's less fun. Then you try to make it fun. And then with stand-up comedy, it's like the art form, and then it's the scene, the crowd. Brisbane, right? I live in Brisbane. Brisbane comedy scene. Putting on shows. Who's my crowd? Asians. They don't go to comedy shows as much. And then it's like I'm trying to develop that. I want to do my own show, stuff like that with what I have. But then my crowd is kind of mixed. A funny story is like I did a collab with some other creators last week, and my mate was with me, my cameraman, and he was like, oh, when the other influencer guys, their fans come, they're like normal dudes. They're like, hey bro, I love your stuff, man. All right, man, I've got to go to work. See ya. They're good guys. And then when my fans like, hey, Hoey, watch all your stuff, bro. Oh, fuck, it's good to see you, bro. It's like that. And I was like, yeah, that's my crowd, man. That's my crowd.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So then it's like, just do whatever, man. Do whatever. That's my spiel. I just do what I do for those guys. Anyways, I don't know what I left you with. That
well, I was going to say, I go through the same thing, but on a much smaller scale. Because I have you have like 1,200 times more followers than me. But I go through that where I interview a whole bunch of people, do all the editing. It takes me about 10 hours to edit. And then I do all the clipping, which I have no idea how to clip videos properly. I do all the posting, the scheduling, all that shit. And by the end of it, I'm burnt out of a job that I volunteered to do for no money.
Yeah, bro, no money.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
A lot of
no
money. A lot of no money.
Yeah, and so I think I definitely relate to you, and Chong, I think you're the same. I mean, I think you got to find that boundary of where you got to keep it passionate, but you also don't want to fuck around. But it's still got to be fun. Either way, it's got to be fun. You gotta like find your balance in it. So for me, it's kind of like, that's why I don't do an intro. That's why all the edits I do is just cutting between us talking. I'm not doing all the flashy shit because that'll take me 40 hours to edit, you know? And then that way I still get to meet the people I want to talk to. I still get to practice my public speaking, which I've been doing since I started, and then finding new opportunities and stuff. So I think that's the moral of the story. Yeah,
I think you've been maximizing your opportunities too. Like you're putting in that 10 hours work. It's like the outcome is like the clips, right? But the added layer on top of that is the networking and the exposure, and people get to know you. Like there's an icebreaker there where they get to know you before they even meet you. So they already feel a certain type of way about you before they, when they come up to you or approach you to talk to you, right? So there's all of that sort of, extra shit that comes along with, the 10 hours, right? Because it is 10 hours labor and it's like sweat equity. Yeah. It's like, boy, fuck it, it's grinding. It's a grind, man. But I think those moments where people go, oh yeah, man, like I really dug that one that you did with Dre on the Run It Straight pod, and then Nate Law one was good despite the fact that he's just sucks, man. Like Like he can't eat with chopsticks, but somehow you made him look good. You know, like he can't sell a slaw burger to save his life, but somehow you still made him look good. You know what I mean? So when people come up to you and say those sorts of things, man, it's worth it, right? Because like you've put in the hard labor. Like if on average it takes you 10 hours to edit a pod, a Nate Law pod would have taken like 40 hours at least, right? Just trying to chop through it and just trying to make it make sense somehow. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So no, I appreciate your work.
I think it's just down the road, man. I want to reference something from the podcast you guys did. You said that whatever you do, there's always going to be an element of it that you hate. And I think that's kind of draws into this, where like for me, like the 10 hours is actually fine. I'm in like a flow state. The thing I hate the most is doing clips. I can't stand doing clips because it's like I am the brand. It's just me. I have no editors behind me. So if I chop and change something that makes you look bad for content, it'll go off. But I'm gonna get punched in the face by you, And so that's been something for me to learn to get around. Yeah, it's been interesting.
I think that that's a good way to approach it. Like that's the real life scenario of if I fuck around, I might find out. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that, and that's a good way to live your life, bro. Because then you'll keep getting people on, and they know that you'll do the right thing. You know what I mean? You've got that reputation, so people will come and people will talk. You know what I mean? And if people decide to say some wild shit, then that's their choice. If you happen to clip that up and put that out there, then, well, they said it. You know what I mean? They knew what they were coming into. It's not like you're, like taking it out of context or whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, I think that's a good approach, man.
For you, Hoey, doing the stand-up, was that a natural progression or did you just felt like you had to do it?
Oh, I felt like I had to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to do it either way. But I think I started at 30 years old. And I probably wouldn't have done it.
Otherwise?
Yeah, I would have just held it in until 40, 50.
Really? That's strange.
Being one of them old guys.
You know what's funny?
Start old.
One of my favorite clips from you is a stand-up clip.
Bullshit.
No, I'm straight up. You were in Darwin, you were doing a joke. I don't remember the joke word for word or anything, but the premise was the 2 girls, 1 cup.
Oh my God.
Do the joke back to him, go on.
I don't know the joke. I don't know. I was trying to find that video.
Your favorite video?
No, because the reaction of the crowd.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Because the crowd felt like real quiet. Real quiet, hey, and there might have been like one guy who's just kind of muttering, and it kind of just felt like you were gonna do this. Fuck it, I'll just do it, and you did it, and the crowd erupted, and you just smirked a little bit, just a little bit of like,
this guy knows.
Yeah, there's a little bit of validation,
man.
like I made it, bro, and I think that's something that we all look for.
Man, I miss that feeling. I haven't felt that in years. Since then, that was crazy. It's always good to do that, actually. Yeah, but it's good that you saw that clip and do that. But what were you saying about the stand-up? Like,
for you, like getting into it, you felt like you had to do it.
Yeah, I love it so much, dude. Like, I really wanted to be like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, right.
That's how I started. I had already started watching Dave Chappelle on SBS at night, the Chappelle Show. Then found out he did stand-up after his first special. My friend told me to download it on LimeWire.
That's crazy.
Dave Chappelle, for what it's worth. I swear I watched it like so many times, bro. So many times. Just the jokes. Like, listen to it to go to sleep. And then I would always like have a different I remember I had a hard drive and I had Chris Rock on it. His older specials. Stuff like that. Just listen to that, bro. Non-stop. Listen to that. And I was like, man, I really want to do that. I just want to do that. I don't know. I just really wanted to talk and people were laughing. That's it. It's almost, that's all I wanted.
Were you like the joker at school?
Yeah, always. Yeah. I was a prime class clown.
Yeah.
Of that. And a story about that is my sister ran an underground tutoring den.
The fuck?
In her garage.
Okay.
Where she
underground. I don't know if it's underground.
It wasn't actually underground, but
make it sound like a rave.
Yeah, it's like a rave, but it's not underground. It's just in the garage.
Yeah.
But it was low key. and she would put me in the classroom every night. You know,
To
she
learn
wanted
or to
make-
teach?
To learn,
Okay.
to make me super smart, and I was super smart. But I was a class clown in school and after school. I had the training. I knew the timing. Just know when to drop it. And I'll purposely act dumb, bro. Like, I remember I would like purposely answer a question wrong
Just to get the laugh.
to get the laugh.
Yeah.
And then, and then I kind of committed to playing an idiot.
While you're actually smart. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that was the wrong answer, but I just wanted the laugh that bad. I wanted their laugh, but then I realized they're laughing at me. They think I'm actually dumb. So then you go, like, okay. But I've done like, I used to photocopy my face.
All right. At school.
Yeah, in front of like these little girls. When I was a kid, obviously.
Yeah.
Like last week, I was photocopying my face in front of these little girls.
Yeah, I was a little kid. And then I just like ran in the classroom. You know what I mean? Like for no reason. Just to want some attention. Just photocopy my face. All the kids, ah! I still remember the little kids like, ah! And then, oh, so funny. And I remember just like always just waiting to drop jokes in class for no reason. And then I wanted this girl in the class. She was like, you should be a comedian. And then, but like people just say shit like that. But maybe she meant it, and then, or maybe like I was just like cracking too many bad jokes. I was like, you should be a comedian, you fucking piece of shit. I wish you weren't here anymore. And then, oh, that guy's a comedian now. So, and then my friend, I just like naturally that guy. And I think it goes back to just being a sad kid, being a loner kid. And then you just become that. Being the youngest, I was just like groomed to be this from what happened.
Were you in a big family or?
Yeah, big family, blended family. So I had like there's 7 siblings, like 5 sisters, 2 brothers, whatever, 1 brother. I don't know. Big family.
Was it big age gaps?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone's older than me. So I was really young, just growing up around like older people. And then I wasn't supposed to do comedy. I was a farmer for 4 years. And then I did comedy like almost accidentally. Right. And then I wasn't supposed to like be my occupation comedian. Wasn't supposed to. But
were you pushed into
happened.
farming by family?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is kind of you doing like.
I had a chance to do my own thing, and then I became an office worker. Yeah. And then I went back to the family business. Right. But the family business is a farm in Darwin that was started in 2001 in the middle of fuck knows. Humpty Doo. Shout out to Humpty Doo. Yeah. And then when I moved there, this is like, oh, this is it. Like, I'm trying to rebrand my life. Like, I'm really just trying to start again. Trying to start again at 28 years old. And then a year into it, around 29. Actually, I think I was 27-ish. And then around a year after that, I made my first video. And then it blew up quite quick. So then in a year already, I had already started getting noticed from people that live around me, So that's like kind of local fame. You feel like, oh yeah, I've seen your stuff like that. Oh, you're this and that. And
that feels good, right?
Yeah, at first it's like confusing.
Who the fuck are you?
Then you realize, yeah. And then every year it kind of got more. The more kind of my following grew. And the more things I would do, like people like 50 dong, or people now it's like lion fuck, and people like, are you the politician guy? Yeah. There's just like an evolution of it. I reckon the evolution is important. Otherwise, I think I would have stagnated. Right. So there's something keeping me now, still to this day. Because I think it's very easy to kind of just drop off. You can just drop off when you do this stuff. But then if you just stay active and just do it because you love it, you should never be able to drop off. But people can say, oh yeah, your stuff sucks. But if you keep doing it, you're not dropping off. You know what I mean? You're still doing it. Stuff like that. And then, but I feel like with content, the game of content is just such like a saturated place. So many people. I'm lucky that I built my fan base back then and people remember me and they kind of look forward to what I do, which is good. But you can easily get what I'm doing fucking from another 17,000 people on Instagram. And there's different, categories of it. So then I just like, kind of like, you think like my social media page is like a photo shop in fucking Skylark Street.
Yeah.
Just staying alive, bro. And then it's like, could have closed down a few times. Just still there. And sometimes it gets good. Sometimes there's like a porn star comes to the shop.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, Hollywood. But the shop's still staying alive.
Yeah.
So then if I keep doing that, I should be all right. But like, yeah, who knows? You want it to be big. That's the goal, like with Ando, you got to think Ando, he wasn't a content. He's not a content creator, bro. Ando is a legit celebrity, And another guy I know is Luke Nguyen.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
it's like, and then there's another vid. There's like a fruit nerd guy, and he has ton of fruit nerd. So like these guys have been on TV, bro. They got the Vietnamese sector on TV, and then there's the internet, which is free game. Free game. There's Vin Giang. He's like the biggest, in my opinion. Big. And then you got the American Vietnamese people. And they're so cool and stuff. And then you got Australian Vietnamese people, which is predominantly just tattooed Asian guys.
The Kevin Newans, yeah.
Kevin Newans,
Right.
Burberry shirts, just drinking up. And then they have another, like bag rehab guys. No, they're like, don't do the bags anymore. I used to do it back then in my room, and this is why you should follow me in my journey. Stay off the bags.
Can we get a new character, please? Far out, bro. Dude, I feel like we should be.
I'm on the internet. I know what you guys are doing.
Bag rehab guy is
Bag
crazy.
rehab
Dude.
guy.
Like, I want to see how. I want to see you do it.
I'll do it, man.
Bro, that would be so funny, dude. Okay,
I watched it, man. It's good on them.
clip this up. If we can get 50 comments
Yeah.
of bag rehab guy, what his name should be, Hoey will do it.
100%.
Bag rehab guy.
Can I be your? Can I be your? Like, your PO, bro?
Yes, you can. Done, bro.
That's funny.
There's a whole character there. Rehabilitation is a serious thing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
100%.
What else? I mean, like, what do you like on the internet? Who do you
I'm a big stand-up fan as well.
What's your stand-up guys?
Someone I've been following for a while is Aaron Chen.
Hell yeah, Aaron, man.
Made the change to living in America and doing a big special and out there. But Dave Chappelle as well, and all the big guys.
Yeah, man.
Anytime there's a Netflix special, I'll watch it, and I'll watch like Kill Tony. It's the thing I like about Kill Tony is it's so raw. It's just people just go up to flop.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I was gonna ask Chong, like, do you have the same feeling when you started? Because you're very well recognized in our area. And honestly, a lot of this podcast is based on what you did. So the building the community, building Southside by Night. The reason I have this in this location is because I want to do the same thing. So was it the same for you when you first got recognized or you first started to kind of grow your reputation?
First of all, appreciate that. Because it's really cool when I see like people from our community just stepping out and giving ourselves permission to create. It's mad, dude. But like, yeah, like I don't get the fame like that this guy gets. Like you'll walk out down in like randomly in Melbourne, and then dudes will just like pull up on their utes and go, "Oi, Hoeyfarmer, I love you, bro!" And there's cars lining up behind, and then they'll scoot off, or we'll be like, "Bro, we're going to like walking to the terminal." at the airport, and we're like half cut, bro, like just hardly awake. And it's like midnight, and dudes are walking past, and they're just doing a double take. Oh, Hoey, what's going on, man? It's like they can spot him out of nowhere, eh? But like, yeah, I think my one's more kind of like only certain people in very specific situations will recognize me. And usually it's only when I walk into that room they will recognize me. Not like out and about like this guy. Like these guys, he'll just have randos coming up to him. So yeah, like it is a bit weird at the beginning. Like one of the weirdest ones was I was out at South Bank, and I was going towards a show. Like I think I was hosting or emceeing or something, and somebody just walked up behind me and just whispered, "Yeah, bruh." Dude. And I was walking up the stairs. I was like, what the? I was like, I don't even know how to, like, you know what I mean? Like, because, you know, like, you don't do that to somebody, man. Like, I don't know. But I think he was trying to show his appreciation.
Yeah.
But I don't think he, like, was the type of person to overtly go, "Hey, what's up, Chong?" You know what I mean? I think he just wanted to, like, just discreetly go, "Yo, man, like, I see you. I see your work, man," you know?
Yeah.
But it was, to me, I was like, dude, like, buy me a glass of wine first, at least, before you start whispering in my ear.
Yeah, some Diddy stuff.
But that's the sort of
yeah,
dude. It was like I used to like that song too, and now I hate it. Traumatized every time. Nah. But yeah, it was weird at the beginning. And there's this weird paranoia because I've got you know, like I do things in different arenas, like with the music. And then there's like the podcasting stuff
and the rapping and
and then there's the MMA stuff, right? And then so like I just don't know if like they're doing a double take, and like I don't know if they're like trying to fight me or if they like recognize me. I don't know, man. Like, did I do something in my past? Like it throws me for a loop. So I'm just like, oh, I don't want to deal with this, man. Like, I'll just sit in my corner and just quietly have a beer or something, you know? Like, yeah.
Have you ever, either of you, been like overwhelmed by fans? Be like, what the fuck?
No.
Oh, are you just loving it each time?
I've never been overwhelmed by any fan.
Yeah. Oh, no, like not overwhelmed, but I guess one time, this was the weirdest thing that happened to me recently, and what was I doing? Oh, one of my friends came to Brisbane and he just wanted to go night clubbing at the tax office, and then I went out, and then a mob of like 6 like 18-year-old girls, like fully young. They like, I think one of them, they're like Asian, yeah, like kind of Asian. You know, there's like mixed Asian girls with one brown chick and whatever. And they're like,
it's the Socceroos team.
Yeah.
and they're like, one of them spotted me, I guess, like the Asian ones. And then they all swarmed me. And one of them had like a flashlight, and she was shining on my head. Like, there's stuff that I used to do, like when I'm filming in the dark.
Yeah.
And then 3 of them are like got phones or some shit, and then one pulls out a microphone.
Oh,
and it's
just
like,
ambush you.
say, rate yourself out of 10. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm fucked right now. Like, you know, I think I had a lot of drinks. I was quite inebriated. And then my friends were trying to get into the club, and they're like, come on, let's go, you know? And then like I felt really good for once in my life. Like, that never happens, man. And then, but like at the same time, it's like they're trying to get a reel out of me.
Right.
I'm cooked. It's not good.
Yeah.
You know, I have a dry mouth, and they're basically saying, rate yourself out of 10. And then I was like, 2 out of 10. And then she's like, okay. And then like my friend's like, come on. And then I'm like, thank God I get the fuck out of here. And And then I just ran to the line, and then they just disbanded. Like, it was like synchronized swimmers with flashlights. And then I think they were in the club and stuff, but the club was like too young as well. It's like just, you know, like freshly out of university, listening to Taylor Swift and shit. And like that happened. And then another story is I did a comedy show in Gympie or something, and this white guy, he comes up to me after the show, and he has his teeth is missing. In like I think the middle 4 teeth is missing, bro.
It's got the fangs.
Something like that. Yeah. But like a hillbilly on the side. So he's like a hillbilly vampire dude. And then he's like, oh, Hoey, love your stuff, bro. Fucking like he's a big fan. Big fan. Like this guy, like actually like he watches me religiously on Facebook, whatever the stuff I'm posting there. And as he's telling me how much he loves me, spit is coming through the window. Just shooting me, bro, like a
You just trying to be polite.
like just psh, and I'm like, oh, I pretty much tasted like something.
Tasted his love.
Tasted the Tui's dry, secondhand. And then like I'm like, oh fuck. But he's saying nice things. Though. Right. He's saying great things. He's saying, fuck, I love you, bro. Watch all your shit. But yeah, a lot of fluid came out of my mouth, and it was just hitting me. And then I was like, oh, this is it, you know. Saying, you know. Despite the whatever disease he's given me, it's fine. But yeah, so that's that one story.
The cost of fame.
Yeah. It's all right. It's not too bad. But yeah. So that happened. But yeah, little stories like that have been happening. Who knows what happens next? I secretly love it, and I want more crazy. I want more like, you know, why can't like you know, race car driver girl level models. Yeah. Just love Hoeyfarmer. One day.
You know what? I reckon the rehab character.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the one that gets
that'll be it.
Yeah.
What, from all the rehab people?
The rehab crowd is good, but my demographic, I tell you, man, straight, I'm not afraid to tell anyone, is 50-year-old cougars, bro. They love me.
Hell yeah.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah.
I feel like it's like fuck, this shit's gonna be on the internet. I feel like
they're already committed, bro.
I feel like
they gotta keep going now.
I feel like they've been through a couple of divorces.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the archetype that is likes my content. Is they had a few divorces. And maybe they just want to try Vietnamese.
Let's go.
You know? It's just like a part of the food court they missed. They're coming back around.
Taste of
it was what Ando's leftovers. You know what Ando was supposed to collect, I'm taking now. And I was just shout out to you.
Thank you, Ando. Another service to the community.
Wild.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, dude.
It's good.
Have you ever... I don't even ask you a serious question anymore. That's crazy.
It's true, man. It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It checks out.
Dude, okay, just before you ask the question, I want to shout out Hoey's fans because they are so they outwardly appreciate Hoey. Like it's cool. Like in an age where people are just too cool to be fans and too cool to show appreciation, man. Like I think Hoey's supporters, like they just let them know it. It's really cool to see. And I've seen it heaps of times, man. There was this one time, we were at Inala Civic Center, we were just hanging out. Like I just happened to walk past and I was like, oh yeah, Hoey, what's going on? And we sort of just caught up a little bit. And I was sort of just leaning on the shopping trolley, and Hoey was sitting there with, shopping and he was, doing shopping with family and that. And out the corner of my eye, I could see like a couple just standing there, just watching us. I was like, fuck, what's going on here, man? Like, like I'm in my head. I'm like, oh, here we go. Like, do I know this guy? Like, I'll go back to that. Like, have I done something to this guy? And then it would have been like 5 minutes, man. I reckon it was a Vietnamese couple, probably our age or my, sort of around 40ish, I reckon, whatever. And it would have been about 5 minutes, and there was kind of like a gap in the convo, and the dude politely steps in and he goes, hey, sorry, man. I'm just a big fan of yours. Hey, can I take a photo, man? Like to Hoey, obviously. And I was like, oh, the guy's a massive fan, but just politely just stood there and waited for us. And we weren't saying anything important. We were just talking shit.
Yeah.
Right? And then Hoey was like, oh, of course. And then they're just so polite, man. Like real, and he wasn't even from Brizzy. He was from somewhere else. And he just, it was that sort of like that level of just like respect for somebody, living their life in their element. And then waiting for the opportune time and being really respectful and go, hey man, like just wanted to let you know, I really appreciate you. Do you mind if we take a photo, man? I was like, look at these guys. Look at these guys that he's attracting, man. Like, good on you, bro.
You're ready to choke him out.
Bro, I was doing a sprint, bro. If I didn't have the shopping trolley with me, I would have been gone, man.
Oh, okay. Yes. Oh yeah, that's right. He does that. Go on.
Hoey's been training too, by the way.
Oh, really?
He's been choking.
I've been seeing the
Oh,
clips.
yeah,
no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Trying
bro.
to,
He's getting
trying to
his,
learn some stuff.
he's trying to be action hero status, eh?
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's it, man. You gotta level up.
Oh, when's that movie with Maria Tran coming out?
I think it's out.
Is it?
Soon. yeah. It's out soon. Echo 8 trilogy.
Oh, okay, Echo 8 trilogy. All right, I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
Shout out to Maria Tran.
Shout out to Maria Tran.
Do you reckon that the fan base you built kind of is like your family now? Because you mentioned a lot of trauma in the past. Do you think that you've built that for yourself now?
Like
Just like that feeling of family and validation and, you know, maybe attention you didn't get.
oh yeah, I definitely got some of that. But what happens is you just want more and more and more. Like the ring from Lord of the Rings.
So you just feel your ego is just getting big.
Yeah, like that's why I think it's important to just have like a goal, like a simple goal, and work your way up. And the goal could be I just want 30 minutes of good material. That's actually my goal right now. I just want 5 minutes that works. But then it's like then I can go on. But you always have the big goal,
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, that's how I think. I just break it up
Right.
into small things.
Right. So I noticed that you go into food now. Is that part of that?
Yeah, so the food thing, thanks for asking. And that's a thing that I wanted to showcase myself to the internet because I've been playing a character for so long. And I am a character comedian. So I'm been in that a lot. But doing that, it doesn't allow me to kind of be my true self on camera. And the best way to package that is food because it's so relatable. And then so I had to learn a little bit, but not that I'm a food content creator and I don't try to be a chef and I'm not good at that stuff. But what I'm good at is having a chat about something. So then I want to showcase that. And the inspiration was Anthony Bourdain because he put Vietnam on the map quite a lot. He did the thing with Barack Obama. You've seen his stuff when he went to Vietnam and stuff. Something about him, man, it just hit me, man. Like, I swear, something about SBS back in 2002 where they would show, I don't even know if I'm talking about the right channels, but No Reservations, that show. And then, was it Parts Unknown? Whatever, all his shows.
Yep.
He's going somewhere and then he's just having a beer with some Filipino villager guy and eating out of a goat's asshole. And then it's like, all right, I'll guess so. Yeah. And then he ends off on like, so poetically, I love Vietnam. So good.
And it's not like a Michelin star. It's like just some place, some hole in the wall restaurant.
Yeah. So I've always been like drawn to that show. And then also like just veering off Chappelle Show. I grew up watching Chappelle Show a lot, and I always wanted to recreate his skits through my skits. Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
so
there's an homage.
Yeah. So then, my skits is Chappelle Show. My food show is Bourdain. So I'm calling myself Young Bourdain as my rapper name. Yeah,
because I feel like you know your school story, how the kids laughed at your kind of character as a dumb kid. That could be kind of similar to the skits that you do, whereas this is kind of you showing yourself.
This is more tied into when I worked in Darwin, and I worked with a lot of older uncle aunties, immigrants, doing process work. So then you're spending like 9 hours with a 60-year-old man. You know, the conversation. Right, all right, put it this way. You're spending 9 times 7, let's just say 8 times 7, 50, let's say 50, I'm spending 50 hours a week with a 63-year-old man from Indonesia. Yeah. For 4 years.
What are you talking about?
What are we talking about, bro? He's telling me about how his son spends all his money. He's telling me about his wife who robbed him, all that stuff on a loop. And then it's like, anyways, he put me in I shouldn't even talk about him. Shouldn't have brought him up. I used to sell edit that. Fuck him. No, I was selling fruits to Thai aunties because my dad had a farm and it produced so many fruits, bro. And there's so many left over. Do you think about when you sell fruits, dude? There's so much volume of fruit that comes out and only the best goes to the market. The rest is wastage, or you can sell it to the Thai ladies who are very resourceful. And I would just like talk to them only. So I built this connection with older women. And then so that's why this show, I don't even know why I went talking about older women and then trying to bring it back to Hoey Eats, because Hoey Eats doesn't have much to do with older women. But sometimes it does.
Yeah.
And then it's just, what is it? Market, restaurants, farming. What's that show? What's a show that you watched? And people, you know what show, bro? It was called Sydney Weekender. I don't know if they watched it in Queensland, because I grew up in Sydney. You might have had this show, and it's just that every episode has 4 people, and they all go on holiday, and each of them like goes, "Oh, I'm at the I don't know, Whit Sundays," and they go to this place, that place. It's a travel show. You know those travel show, Getaway?
Yes, Getaway. Yeah.
That show mixed with Anthony Bourdain
Is what you're targeting.
is what I watched growing up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So then it's like, what do you like to watch though? Like food shows?
There's this Viet guy in America, actually, David Huynh.
Yes.
He goes around and he'll go be like, he'll do something like, I tried all the most unique Maccas or McDonald's in America.
Yeah.
He'll fly from Chicago to LA, trying all these weird places, or he'll go, I'll try cash only restaurants, to break the myth that, they're dirty or whatever. It goes in
100%.
myth busting.
See,
and all
that's
that.
good, bro. And that's a great idea for me. And I'll probably will end up doing that, because that's where the space is moving to. It's like, oh yeah, what can I do? $100? Da 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 da. Oh, crazy food. Da, da. But really, bro, I just want to take it back, man. I just want to like have a conversation with someone.
All right, have something authentic. Because I feel like these days everything's so scripted, everything's so staged. Like, the one pet peeve I have is, how people do the day in the life and you see them wake up? Like, you fucking woke up 10 minutes ago. And then you turn the camera on and went back to bed. Yeah. Like, I like,
that. Waking up.
Yeah.
I want to see how many takes they had of themselves waking up like, oh, no, I don't like that one. No, I don't like that one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't.
Exactly.
Exactly why like live streaming is so popular now.
No.
Because you can't fake it. You're there.
Yeah, it's all moving there, man. It's screwed the next gen. But man. What I was going to say is like, what were you saying?
So I don't know.
I forgot.
Things are so scripted.
Yeah, the things are so scripted that everything's moving to back in the other way. So to become more authentic, and that's why I live streaming.
I just remembered. I like the show Comedians Getting Coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld
Yes.
show.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, so like I want to do stuff like that. I have to kind of do that because I realize now I'm moving from short form content to long form.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Transitioning.
Yeah.
And it's like hard. It's hard, man, because people aren't used to a new form of content. You have to train them and do stuff. So I'm in the midst of doing that. But from my perspective, if you think how I'm feeling, like, how's Hoey feeling about all this fucking content?
How are you feeling about all this, Hoey?
I'm actually thinking like I want to be like Bourdain. I want to be like Action Bronson. You should. Fuck, that's delicious.
yeah.
I want to be like Sydney Weekender, Ernie Dingo. I don't know if you remember them. I want to be like those old school shows. Just talking to people.
So you feel like you're kind of
authentic.
you're maturing through this evolution.
But then there's like you got to get the views.
Yeah.
To have a team, and then we like formulate, play the game, and then and then you see a thumbnail that catches your eye. You have to know, this stuff, but you do this internet stuff. You got to know all these things now because everything's you got to do it yourself now.
Yeah, I like the one that you did at the Woodbridge markets.
Yeah,
the world markets.
So
that was a great one.
Thank you.
What about the one in Nala?
I like that one.
I like that one.
That was the best one, eh?
I know. I like the one where yous were going through the aisles and just like, and then this lady was like, "Which one should I get?"
yeah. She just came in,
bro.
That was real shit.
I think that is those genuine connections and interactions with randos of the public. You know what I mean? It's like you take them from NPC to real person. You know what I mean? And like. In a format like that, and then Anthony Bourdain does that, right? Like it's like here's this person that does this job, but then boom, here's his life. It's like that 63-year-old dude that you just spoke to him about, and like you just get to know these people, and you're like, wow, like I actually connected with somebody, and then the audience gets to connect with them as well, and Hoey being the conduit of conversation, and then opening these doors to these connections. It's like, damn, like Inala feels like an actual place with actual humans, as opposed to Inala headlines, whatever statistics you want to throw up today.
Yeah, or just bun me.
Yeah, or just bun me. Yeah, or just exactly like just surface level. Like, well, which place is the best bun me? Like bun me. Like it's not bun me, dickhead. You know what I mean? Like getting past that and going, okay, how about this? How about talk about the lady, how she got there? What's her name? What's her name? How did she get there? How many kids does she have? How long has she been here? How did she learn to, the recipe? Where did banh mi actually come from? You know what I mean? Like, where does, Asian countries don't have bread. Where did bread come from? And then like, tell that story. Have that conversation too. Don't just like, oh yeah, banh mi is hip right now. Let's go to Inala and let's just try and like get some clicks and views. Yeah, 100%, bro. And just picking and choosing which part of the culture, because back then banh mi been around forever. Right? And all the blue collar guys, like all the tradies and all that, they were squatting in like the car park of Baman in Darra, right next to our school kids, just munging down on a banh mi. And they knew it was $4 a banh mi, and that was the best value for money. And they were like, thank the Baman, and like, bro, and we'll see you back there tomorrow. We'll be on the Street Fighter machine, like with the barbecue clicker, getting free credits, sirens to go off. You know what I mean? That's the actual experience. But now it's like, it's safe. It's safe for people to come down and, try to get those diversity points. You know what I mean? So like, I think Anthony Bourdain, because I love Anthony Bourdain, same reason that you have, that you do. And because he like exposed the beauty around the food. Like the food was just an excuse to get into the country and the people and the community, and just looked at everything around, who's sitting around the table, that sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
He was a different white guy, because like when I remember when I first watched him, I was like, oh, here we go. What's this guy gonna do? White guy in Asia. And he blew me away, won me over. But now it's like the white guys now, it's different, man. They don't win you over, and they're like, try to take over your country. No, I'm taking the vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The vibe. It's a good vibe.
It's a good vibe, man.
Something about him, man, is like, oh man, like I don't miss. It's so good that he did what he did. But I think not a lot of people been able to recreate what he did.
Yeah.
But I feel like I love him so much, bro. There's only I used to love Kobe Bryant so much, bro. Just fucking love them so much. And then Anthony Bourdain is just someone that I recently grown to love like that. Because like in the beginning, I just knew him and I was like, he's cool. But I never want to be him. And probably, he passed away, rest in peace. But it's like Chappelle made a joke about him. It's like I feel like people love him heaps. And then now he's not active. Right? But his spirit lives on. And then I remember watching Action Bronson. And Action Bronson, his show blew my mind, right? And he said in the first episodes or something, he's like, I'm trying to do Bourdain. I'm trying to do like, he was dropping other people, but he was dropping other people like Mario Batali or something, you know, that guy, like big fat chef.
Yeah.
Like the chef guys in America on TV, he was like, yeah, let's like Bobby Flay and all this shit. Like there was, if you're deep in the culinary TV game, some guy like Wolfgang Puck or some shit. Like there's some heavies, bro. There's an Asian guy. All that, and then these are my influences, right? This is just what I grew up. And then you look at like what food review is. There's Spanian. We have Spanian, and Spanian has done a lot, and he's so good at what Spanian's good at, man. He's good at just holding the camera to put it on himself. I think that's really good what he does. But like Spanian basically being able to do what he does because he's famous for this, was just famous for another thing. Don't even know what he's famous for. But he's just famous.
I think he used to be a rapper.
Exactly. So he's done rapper.
Yeah.
He's you know.
Yeah, but he's come back to this. Yeah.
Yeah. Got out of jail. Redid his live content creation. Super good YouTuber, right? Yeah. And doing that, and I feel like with me, my transition into it is like kind of like when Spanian just popped out of nowhere. But how he did it, man, that was amazing. And then for me, is like I gotta do it my way, and I can't do it like Spanian. I'm not Spanian, so I have to do it on my own terms, based on my influences. So it's gonna go a certain way. I'm trying to learn how to kind of break that algorithm, because I learned how to do the short form algorithm through myself, okay? But then it's like, how do I break the long form? Through myself. Yes. It's not like saying, like me telling you how you can like do whatever. Everyone is different and how they do it. And then it's also like, what like kind of schedule you have to achieve it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people do like YouTube on the side. And I'm pretty much doing it on the side, dude. But like I used to work in the market and then do content on the side. And then I end up doing content and I'm doing YouTube on the side. So, yeah, man, just trying to learn how to do it. And I hope that it can take off once I start traveling and doing more stuff. I'm still learning how to do it. But as I said, I told you, man, if it doesn't go well, you're going to see another album come out. Music. Which I have. Yeah. I actually have a fucking album.
Yeah. Like locked.
I've been sitting on this. It's Dong Star. Yeah. I might as well talk about it. I'm a rapper now. Yeah. And I've been working on this album for like a year. And I made a demo album because I don't know if you know much about 50 Dong and followed the law of 50 Dong.
Not the law, but I know pretty closely. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the law of 50 Dong. How we started was the first time I ever made a song that was legitimately out in the internet was for Chong Ali on Viet Gang. That was like my first verse. Right. But I do have like few songs on SoundCloud under Ho Kilo. If you know, you know. A few fire beats on there. But the first legit song, he taught me how to record and I sent it to him, and it's Viet Gang, which is now the anthem of Vietnam.
Actually, I'll just jump in real quick. Vietnam's actually surpassed, Ho Chi Minh City has surpassed Sydney and Melbourne as the number one city playing
that song.
Gang.
Holy see, there you go.
Bro, and Hanoi, I think, is fourth.
You're about to get a Vinner House remix.
We got things we're cooking, bro.
So basically, to tie it back in is like I'm working. You'll see a bit more about the music and been making music. Viet Gang started it because I don't know like what I was doing on that verse. Yeah. Because for some reason, I think when he sent me the beat for Viet Gang, did you rap your verse yet?
Yeah.
And it was something about like Hoeyfarmer, Chong Ali, I was already in the song before I had laid any
beats,
any word,
yeah,
any pen to the paper. He had given me this spot on the song,
And you just had to fill it.
and I filled it. But I'm in the bush. I have a MacBook. That's old as shit. No microphone. He's like, "Do you have a microphone or something like that?" I don't know, like what I have. I think maybe I had like.
It's got a webcam.
Yeah, bro. I've recorded it on a webcam. Dude. I swear, yeah. I actually recorded the verse off I think the laptop's mic. So not like this proper studio mic. Yeah. And then, just send it to him and hope for the best. And then it is what it is. And that was at my prime rap. My first, I actually would say my first year coming out as a rapper. Doing that song. Then I did a rap battle. My mate Greeley invited me to battle him for fun, and I had written like 3 rounds of a rap battle, like 3-4 months in advance. Yeah. And then I went that, and I did that, and then
That was a serious rap battle. That was like a proper rap battle.
But as a character, as 50
okay.
Dom.
Yeah.
As 50 Dom.
Bro, shout out to Greeley too, man.
Yeah.
He's a legitimate, like one of Australia's best, man. Shout out to Greeley.
Yes, he taught me how rapping, and he actually taught me like the history of rap. Not that I didn't know it, but like he taught me Australian rap. He taught me, like the roots of rap, and like how to rap, how to write bars. Because I remember when I was a kid, man, I used to write in a book, like rhymes, like real simple ones. Like, I think you're really bad and make me sad, and like poems. Did you used to do this? Write poems?
Yeah. I actually started writing out like other people's raps, just writing down like Tupac's lyrics or something, like other songs that I would recite, like memorize.
Wow.
And but then I would write poems because like I'm not a rapper, but I write poems, which is kind of rap. I could rap it if I wanted to, you know what I mean? Like you didn't give yourself permission yet at that time to be a rapper, but it's like you find the workaround or the loophole, you know what I mean?
Because I was a huge fan of battle rap. I grew up watching like Dumbfounded.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know, his like, back in the day when he was like the only Korean battle rapper. He's just, and even before then, MC Jin.
Oh yeah, I grew up watching him. He started it.
The memories.
He's resurging too. He's just made a resurgence.
Yeah.
He's starting a label. Yeah. He's got that new single, Humble. I think it's called.
And then Dumbfounded is also getting up there because Anderson Park.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
It's cool to see them break out into that level
after
like
so long.
The
Yes,
international, global scale now. Like, like they've just been banging on the door, and just kept putting out work
for like 10 years or so.
Yeah.
But interesting that you talk about the transition from short to long form media, because that was like one of the reasons I wanted to interview you, because I knew that behind the character and the skits there was a story. And then like from watching your content over the years, I felt like, you watch someone, you kind of feel like you know them, but like I actually don't. And I wanted to hear the lore of how these characters came to be and how you started stand up and where that evolution goes. Because like you said, you never know when people, the shallow people that do socials, they drop off really quick. And then you see the people that sustain for a long time. Like what is the ethos of them? What do they do to keep them going, kind of thing. So no, I really wanted both of you guys on here to share that. Yeah.
No, thank you for letting us share the story. And, it's all about just doing it for the love of doing it.
Yeah. I think it's been an hour, 36 minutes.
Oof.
And I
That's
think
good.
all our voices are cooked. And we got a new character out of this.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Bagman.
Yeah.
But man.
Yeah. Part of the CrispyBits, part of our lore is whoever comes on the podcast needs to shout out the next guest for me to reach out in the future.
Oh.
And if they ever say no to me, I put them on a frying pan and on the wall there. And it's the frying pan of shame. Yeah. It's
actual frying pan. Then.
My mum used to make korwek on it. That's why it looks like shit. It's all burnt and stuff. So yeah, that's the law here. So do you have anyone in mind that you want to quickly do a shout out on to come on? Can be as difficult as you like. I'll just put the name on the pen.
Oh, true.
Ando.
Yeah, it has to be, man. Yeah, hey, if you can reach out to him, let him know I'm looking for him. Shout out to Ando. We've been asking him for the years, man.
We even wrote a whole song.
We wrote a song.
Oh,
We
really?
made a song for
song called
Ando.
Ando.
Does he ever go? He surely has a manager or something, right? That's how he
Got
rolls.
a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I found out recently.
Ando, Ando or Luke Newen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ando, just list them all.
Can I shout one out?
Yeah.
Emily Kim.
Emily Kim.
Oh yeah, Emily Kim. You should
I
get
reckon
that.
if you get Emily Kim in here, I reckon we'll get some. You'd probably get some pretty
for
cool
sure.
stories out of her. It's
For
such
sure.
an interesting story of a young Korean Australian person growing up on the south side around where we grew up and getting into politics. Like, how do you even?
Yeah.
How does that even work? You know what I mean? It'd be really interesting to hear about that story. I reckon.
Sure.
Well, actually, fuck. Before we wrap up, how was opening for Johnny?
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah.
It was a sold out show, 700 people, big crowd. He let me open. I was, going out there doing it, and then got a few good laughs.
Yeah, you were holding a shit the whole time, right? That was the law.
Yeah. I was. I went. It was at the Tivoli, and I went to Tivoli. And he shoot my pants. Anyways, went in, did the comedy, got out, and then leave it to Johnny, and he had a great show, and then. I really was happy because I got to meet Johnny properly and hang out with him.
Oh, so you
in the
never
green
met
room.
before that?
He came to one of my shows
Yeah.
in Melbourne, and we briefly met, but we never got to really sit down and talk properly. So we got to chop it up with him, and he's a great guy, man. He's fucking awesome. So he's a genius, man. He's a smart man. And he's my Johnny for a reason, and it was good to meet him. And then overall, man, I'd love to do more shows with him. For sure, bro.
Is that
He's
you?
a cool guy.
Is that you shouting out my Johnny for Crispy Bits?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
fuck,
My Johnny should
please.
just get on it. Hey, my Johnny,
Please.
come here. Come on this couch right now.
Come to Brisbane just to do Crispy Bits.
Well,
We'll put a show around it.
I brought him to Lamax, so
Yeah,
shout out to
some good
Lamak.
influence.
Oh man, I saw that and I was like, bro, because I couldn't get tickets, and then I was like, man, I should have just rocked up at the door.
I'm pretty sure
And
there's a
that's,
bunch of people that did just rock up to the door.
Yeah.
And that's all me, bro. I bring the big
Yeah,
star
bro.
downtown. Come next time, I bring
Dude,
whoever
Paris
you
by
want.
Brisbane.
I'll bring Ando
Yeah.
to the next Lamax.
How do we get rid of Nate Law from the Mux?
Oh,
Oh, you got to ban him.
You gotta ban Nate
you
Law.
gotta get rid of the burger though.
Get rid of ban the burger.
Yes.
Ban the burger.
Ban the burger.
What are you gonna replace it with?
Chopsticks, bro. Come on.
Oh.
Ban the
You gotta
burger.
name a dish, fam. Apart from your dish, you gotta invent a new dish. Otherwise, Tang's gonna kill you.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying.
yeah.
I'll come up with something way better. Than
Something to do with
burger.
bags.
Yeah, man. You guys gotta go. You gotta come up with something
Make
new.
a new dumpling. Call it the rehab bag.
The rehab, the bag burger. The rehab burger.
Or like a bow or some shit.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
Rehab, but yeah. The bow bow.
Tang's gonna listen to this and be like, "What the fuck, man?"
The bow bow.
You're hurting my business.
Yeah,
That's it, man. But
man. Appreciate you guys coming on.
thank you.
It's just,
Thanks
it's
for having us.
crazy for me because it's just like two guys that I idolize and see like all the time. So it's a bit of a surreal feeling, but I appreciate you guys taking the time.
Thanks for having us, man. Appreciate you, bro. And keep doing what you're doing, bro. It's cool, man. Like it's awesome, bro. I want to see your stuff pop up, man. I'm like, yeah, there goes Eric. But then this guy's like, you've been doing too many 10-hour like stints, man. You're losing too much weight, bro. You're too
Yeah.
healthy, bro.
Maybe
Shoulders
maybe.
are popping. Waist is getting thin, bro. Weight loss journey.
Yeah.
Weight loss journey Asian.
That's it, man. On the come up, baby.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you, man.
See ya,
Yeah,
bro.
thank you, bro.